This episode is brought to you by Buy My Stuff on eBay. Yes, you too can buy my stuff from eBay. Simply search for the seller, Tin Dog Podcast, and you can own some rare and collectible items. From the same people who brought you Buy My Books on Amazon. Check the show notes for a direct link.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome once again to another Tin Dog Podcast. It's something special. Yes, I'm going to be discussing Doctor Who. Doctor Who that I've enjoyed, Doctor Who with TV Doctor Who, and something new. Yes, it's, new to us. The 9th Doctor Adventures. Yes, I know we've had 3 seasons of Christopher Eccleston's 9th Doctor, and to be fair, they've been, frankly, marvellous. Yes, I know, 20 years ago, count it, 20 years ago, I was not the biggest fan of Eccleston's portrayal. Yes, he went all working class, went on about being northern, despite being the fact that he's from 200 miles south of where I'm from, and he's not even the most northern of doctors because at least 2 of them are from Scotland. And is Liverpool more northern than Manchester? Because Tom and Colin of... Anyway, let's leave it there, shall we? I was wrong, okay? Eccleston is as good an actor as they ever thought he was, and I was also wrong because, let's face it, I'll admit this, Billy Piper, what's a singer gonna do? No, what's somebody who's an extremely talented performer and actor who happened to get a music contract and who wouldn't have snapped that up at the time? What's she going to do? Well, the answer is they're both going to shine like the shiniest of stars and give us brilliant performances that guarantee the survival of the show for a long time, that make Doctor Who a phenomenon and make 2005 20 years ago. Yes, I need to emphasise that a lot. Something marvellous. 2005 is a pivotal year for a lot of people, about a lot of things, especially for me. So, this is the beginning of a brand new series of, I'm just going to say this out loud, the 9th Doctor, the Doctor that follows the War Doctor, so the 10th, the 9th Doctor, and Rose, who isn't the next Doctor, despite what everyone else says, it's probably a gag, let's leave it there, she's probably Bad Wolf, leave it there, no one needs to discuss that right now. It's Rose and the 9th Doctor. Asterix. Yeah, you know what I mean. These people don't need to be doing this. These people do this for the love of it, for the privilege, for us. Literally, they do it for us and for fun. And that comes across in the performances. There's no extra pressures on Chris, so he can actually revel and see with hindsight what he was trying to achieve then and what was trying to be achieved through his character. He understands the placement in time, he understands where this is located, and you know what? This mini box set, which isn't a box set, tiny series, shall we call it a series? This series within a series is set largely on the Powell Estate, and I didn't even know that. I avoid spoilers like the plague. Shall we look at the synopsis first? Because it's a 1-disc, 1-story shot, which is going to set you back $9.99 as a download and $11.99 for a CD, and there's only been 1,500 made. So if you want a physical version of this, and let's face it, you do to get it signed, don't you? Then you might as well get the disc. Okay, released in August, that's this month, 2005, that's 20 years since the original run. exclusively available to buy from the Big Finish website until the 31st of October and on general resale after that date. Okay, Kevin left the Powell Estate a long time ago. He wasn't going to be trapped there, but all these years later he's back and clearing out his dad's old flat. At least his neighbours, the Tylers, are still there. But Rose has a strange new man in her life, and this doctor is going to show Kevin a world that he never knew existed. Unfortunately, something ancient is stirring on the estate, and perhaps Kevin will be trapped there after all. This is set post-Father's Day, okay? So Rose has had an emotional time. She's gone home to see her mum. That's when this whole set's going to be set. So not only have you got Rose, you've also got Rose's mum, Jackie. Oh my God, Jackie just sent us the whole thing. She is absolutely the heart and soul of the series, and you know what? At the time, I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. I was an idiot. This story feels so perfectly constructed and so of its time that I'm reminded of that thing about nostalgia being the greatest of poisons. And perhaps it is. But you know what? Right now, this is what we need. We need a nice bit of retro gloriousness, just to prove that Doctor Who not only was great, but is great now. And that's fine. Revel in it. Give yourself over to absolute loveliness. I've made some notes, actual physical notes. Do you remember an old TV commercial? And the tagline was, "One instinctively knows when something is right." Well, that's it. You instinctively know when you hear this that it is absolutely perfectly Doctor Who from 2005. These characters, they're always worried. The actors are always concerned in these cutaway moments, like Rose in the Dimension Canon sets. Are we only going to get any more of those? I did love them. Mark was brilliant in that. Anyway, the Dimension Canon series, all of those really sort of things. Billy was always going, I'm not sure if I can play the part. I don't know how to get into Rose. And then she turns up and she just nails it time after time. Chris has said the same thing. I don't really know what I'm going to... And then he's there. He just is re-inhabiting the role. And Jackie just works every time. Camille just produces it. It's a tiny, tiny cast. But you get the claustrophobia, the atmosphere, the brilliantness of the estate, and you get the extra layer of alien intervention. So is this going to be like the John Pertwee period, when the Doctor was stranded on Earth, unable to move on, unable to move away, unable to use the TARDIS? Probably not in the sense of that. But are all these stories interlinked and take place in one place, making Jackie and Rose and the Doctor a brilliant little team together? I do hope so. It's as good as you imagine it's going to be. Part of you goes, is there just one story in this? That's a shame. I'm going to have to wait till, what, October for the next one? And then you go, October's miles away. And you go, no, October's like 2 and a bit months away. Because this is August, then September, October. It's 2 months. Okay, so just cool your jets. Relax. There's going to be more along soon. Because let's face it, next month you've got more of Jodie's Doctor, and that was a particularly good thing. Big Finish has become a company that uses moments, events, to sell us things. Continuing series are great, but they are so vaguely spaced out as to make you just a little bit cross and go, when's the next one due? Oh, is that being cancelled? Oh, I'm annoyed. And then there's gaps and then there's more stuff. But there is so much coming time after time that they are the most prolific of companies. You have to let them go. The other characters, great. The atmosphere is brilliant. The plants, the buildings. I don't want to give away spoilers because you'll enjoy it so much. But from the cold opening to that wonderful music into the episode, it's just brilliant. So join me, come back to 2005 and have a lovely time and remind yourself why you loved Doctor Who. Here's the trailer and decide for yourself. Until next time, be seeing you.
Oh my goodness!
Hello, Mrs. Tyler.
Rose! It's little Kevin from 43!
Hey, Kev. Been a while.
What's wrong?
There's something seriously weird in my dad's old flat.
How weird are we talking?
Of course your ears pricked up at that.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Ninth Doctor Adventures, Snare.
So what is it?
No idea, it's not normal though.
Neon jungle in a bathroom? Yeah, I could have told you that.
I really don't like this place, Marlene. Few more shots and I'll call Kevin. I promise you, this is all completely fine.
So there's an extra door?
A copy of a door, a mockery of a door. See how it's blurred around the edges?
I set my teeth on edge. I don't like this.
Neither do I, but you still want to see inside, don't you?
What is it?
I'm ignoring the tentacles and focusing on the fact it's gardening. That's nice.
But did it just speak?
Is my mum going to be safe?
This is why I don't like families involved.
Doctor, and the rose that grows.
Okay, you're crowding me now.
Oh no.
Mum's going to be mad it's ruined her film night.
I keep telling her that I don't want to watch Titanic. I was there. It was traumatic.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. All topics discussed are the intellectual property of the copyright owners. No infringement is intended. Why not follow the show on Blue Sky at tindogpodcast.bsky.social. If you've enjoyed this podcast on YouTube, please click like and subscribe. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.